Hey guys, welcome back to Wildars. Last left off, we escaped from jail that Alazad threw us in separately, leaving all of our equipment and stuff intact. And we were able to get out, and we fought our little jailer guy, some demon prophet. And it was kind of comical. Kind of an interesting enemy, what with like how he announced his attacks and whatnot. Even had a kind of a funny death animation. It was kind of cool. But, you know, we took care of him pretty easily. Got a lot of Gela from him, though. Thanks to a lucky card. And now we're going to proceed on. Hopefully we won't get captured this time. This is where we were before. Now, just going forward. Anybody new? Tyrion. Odd looking enemy. Tyrion? Tyrion? Or Valkyrie will work on him. Odd looking enemy, but then again, we've seen Otter. That worked. Just center this. Alright. Yeah. So if we proceed. Okay, now I believe as we see this door, make sure you're prepared. This next enemy is actually kind of tough.
Shazam! In just a little while, the Black Tear will rain down on the land. The end draws near for this planet.
So this is a very unique place. We fought Turask, then we fought the Demon Prophet, and now we have a third boss, Shazam! Now, unfortunately, he is in no way related to Captain Marvel. So now this guy's actually kind of hard. He's pretty damaging in terms of move, and he has a fatal blow move. So be very careful. He's got darkness, so darkness will actually heal him. But oddly enough, I don't think Saint is actually his weakness. But I've slowed him down, so you know that's good. Wow. Thank you, Phaser. Magnum Fang. Shazam. If he was anything like Captain Marvel, whenever he says his name, lightning should strike down. Ooh, fatal blow. Here it is. Unlucky. But it's okay. Jerk. Keen Sylph. I think we've actually seen this attack. It's kind of like, I'm pretty sure we've seen this attack before. It's very damaging. Wow, you guys should be the replacements for the Quarter Knight guys that we defeated. And by defeat, I only mean Belzelk. Oh yeah, well, and you know, unbeknownst to our heroes, well, Zeikfried seems to be out of the picture too, but you know, what we know, Dark Ray. Ugh, Dark Ray, I guess, is definitely his strongest since, you know, all 1,000 to everybody. Let's do some High Guardian action. Raftina, I acquire your assistance. Wow, that did a lot of damage. Shriek. Of course, we've seen Shriek. This guy's got some varying attacks. Haha. Did nothing. This round we should be able to take him out, no problem now. Let's try Rainbow just for the heck of it. It's probably going to heal him, but I don't care. Okay, maybe I should have cared. 3,800, yeah. Because, again, it has darkness in it, so I guess I was kind of stupid. Ah, but he's dead. See?
It is too late. All will perish. You will perish with this planet.
And he kneels down, but once again, no exploding damage. A lot of Gela, though. And he's dead, too. And with that, we take out our 3 bosses for this place. I guess kind of a unique spin on it to have, like, 3 bosses to fight for this place. The teardrop is vibrating. Do you want to jump in? Here we go. There's no other boss, so just jump in. Oh, look, the darkness tier. And if you look very carefully, after this dialogue, what's going on? Oh, and there's Zeikfried. Now they know. I told you earlier, I will kill the Guardians. That voice, Zeikfried, you're alive. Now, sorry for these text boxes, but look very carefully at the darkness tier. Want to dial? Ugh. Oh, shoot. So sorry about that. Now, again, as I was saying, now, if you can, after a dialogue boss disappears, pause the video, and you'll be able to see Lady Harkne. She's supposed to be inside of the teardrop, but I guess the way of the programming, it actually is, her model's behind it, but make it look like she's inside of it, but whatever. Anyway, now our heroes know that Zeikfried is... That voice! Zeikfried! You're alive? Damn it, I can't see him! Show yourself! I'm quite surprised myself. Good job, Zeikfried. I guess we weren't the only ones who escaped from that dimension gap. Just sit there and watch as the black light of the darkness tier rips Gilgaia into pieces. No, how is this possible? Easy, my human friends. The darkness tier can generate anti-life energy by reversing the effects of the teardrop. You know how energy is delivered to the different regions, don't you? No, the ill pyramids. Yes, the machine the ills built has now become a doomsday device for Gilgaia. With the satellites, we can broadcast the anti-life energy from space. We will put an end to this ray line, the power network of the Guardians, not just wastelands. We will bring utter death to this planet. I thought you wanted to rule this planet for yourself. What you're doing is just killing the planet. You sound more and more like Mother, who we used to hate, you know? Huh. And yeah, now he's going to mention how... I don't know if you can see it, maybe with this quality, but I assure you, Lady Harkne, if you look really close and stuff, she actually is in the darkness tier right now, and Alazad's going to explain why she is there. Lady Harkne was originally a human woman. A woman gives birth. Who else is more perfectly suited to give birth to anti-life than a mother? Not our mother, but you get the idea. Do it, Alhazad. Let the black tear rain onto the world. Zeikfried sounding a bit more, over-enthusiastic and stuff about this than he used to, huh? There's no way we'll let you do that! Oh, maybe you can see her now. They're making it seem like as if she's the only one, but maybe they could use anybody. Oh, and now for the ill animation that we've seen before, only this time... So, that anti-life is getting broadcast, or sent to all those ill pyramids we saw. I guess you said the ray line is like the equator. The equator of the Earth and whatnot. Oh. The ill's teleportation device had scattered the darkness tier all over Gilgaia. The darkness glow of the crystal severed the lifeline of the Guardians. This line, called the Ray Line, spreads deep under the planet's crust. Oh boy. We never saw these areas before. Maybe they're just like zoom-ins of the areas we've been exploring, right? The wastelands and whatnot. The power that held the world together quickly diminished as the Guardians in each area lost their link. Nature hangs in an uncomfortable balance of an occasion. Major distributions. Jeez, I butchered that line. What kind of beach is this? Is this supposed to be the ship graveyard? The world's coming to an end. The darkness tear, the antithesis of the teardrop. It will suck Filgaia dry of life before its very eyes. Antithesis? I think that's, I forget. I don't know how to pronounce that, I forget. Stop! Aaron, stop it! Jack! Yeah, guys, you wanna help him? And he cut it. Yep, and just like that, the darkness tears destroyed. And there's Lady Harkne. Oh yeah, by the way, get used to this. Take in the what this room looks like and stuff. Cause guess what? We're never gonna see it again. Jack's pretty hurt too, limping. There's Elmina. Get away! Don't come near me! I'm Lady Harkne, the demon warrior. Oh man. I couldn't protect her! Again, my power alone could not save her! Jeez, what bad timing. Phone rang at the most inopportune time. Anyway, Jack's collapsed now. Jack! He's hurt! Yeah, see, now he actually is hurt. Oh. Yeah, silly, you want to heal him? The darkness tear didn't do too much damage after all. Thanks to our human friends here, the Guardians remain alive. I guess this plan turned out to be a failure. This wasn't a failure. This was supposed to get their attention on what we've accomplished. What would be the meaning of that? Ah, I see. Kadingle. 1,000 years ago, the legendary evil tower of Kadingle was sealed somewhere. We needed to know where and how we could find it. That was the real objective for this project. Humans, wait till I obtain the heavenly power. You will be thrilled by the new moon. And finally, Filgaia will... New moon? Oh. Familiar looking characters. And if you look in the back, that looks like an arm case, but what's going on here? Colbert? What in the world do you think you're doing? Elmina and Garrett, this is a knighting ceremony. You could lose your title for this. Shoot, the old man found us. Not an old man, but your superior as of today. Chief Knight, I asked Garrett to come. It's my fault. Why are you here? Well, I can see the entire town from here. Actually, what town? You must find what it is that makes you who you are before you can utilize any of the fighting skills we are learning. If not, you'll always be just half a warrior. I thought that by looking from here, he would find something to protect. Something to protect? I already have that. For a good-looking girl, I'll show my courage, Elmina. The most important thing a knight should know is what he is protecting. That is why we, the 7 Fenral Knights, are named after the tools of defense. I, Colbert, and the armor. Commander Ryan is the shield. Elmina is the attack. I am the sword. Lately I've been known as the Sword Princess. So, what am I called? You're a newcomer. You will be Van Buris, the hand guard. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you realize where this is going. Van Buris? What is that? Sounds terrible. Well, you're missing 3 other knights. If you're the armor, Commander Ryan, as we know, the guy with the 2 swords, is like the, oh god, I just forgot what he was. Oh my god, I just forgot what he was just now. Oh shoot, if she's the sword and you're supposed to be the handguard, what about the other three? The helmet and stuff, and I don't know, the pads? Whatever. Sounds terrible. The sword is the key to defending against an enemy. You, Van Buren, are the handguard that protects Elmina. Are you not satisfied? No problem. I'll guard everything. Let me at it. I am Van Buren. I am a Federal Knight as of today. Van Buren. Garrett Van Buren. And this, we know him, Jack Van Buren. Yep, you pretty much know now completely what's going on. Rudy, Princess. We're back at Adelheid Castle. Welcome, we're back at Adelheid. You know, I still don't know. I thought it was Adelheid. Now I'm getting second thoughts again. Is it Adelheid or Adlehyde? It sounds like Adel, right? Adelheid. Maybe it is Adlehyde. I'm just gonna call it whatever I want. Feel free to tell me, you know, anyone who's watching. We were all worried about you. I was dreaming about the past. I was supposed to protect, but I couldn't. I had no right to badger you on your secrecy, Princess. I sacrificed everything to be a Van Buren. I couldn't tell you the truth about who I am. Jack is a Van Buren. You're an important member of this team now. Member, huh? Thanks, everyone. Rudy, Princess, could you guys do me a favor? We have to go to Artica. I have to go there to take care of some unfinished business. I cannot let her stain her hands any further. She's knee-deep in blood and sin. I have to help and protect her. You're going to use your powers for protection? I've forgotten the true nature of my sword. That's right. Jack from the prequel is Garrett. And I guess after disgracing himself, he changed his name, as it were. Remember, he was going out to, like, you know, tell the world about the demons, but I guess in some cases no one believed him, but at the same time, like, this place is inhabited by monsters, for crying out loud. I always said monsters and demons were different. No, but it's like, come on. Monsters, demons, they might as well be the same thing for people and whatnot, right? Like, come on. No one believed him. That's right. He's been like Jack this whole time, you know, his whole thing for revenge, wanting to get revenge. If you recall at the Guardian Shrine, we saw some people, very familiar looking. If you look very... However, you know, they mentioned seven Federal Knights. We only know 4. Jack, Colbert, Ryan, and Elmina. We don't know the other 3. If you recall in the Guardian Shrine, there were like 7 people circling around him. However, 3 of them you only get to see for a brief moment. They're models. We have no idea who they are, and we never will. I don't know, it's kind of odd for that. I mean, it's not like it's going to break the game or anything, but I don't know, it just seems kind of odd not to mention them at least. You mentioned Ryan with his 2 swords. Yeah, so it's pretty crazy. Funny thing is, my first time playing this game, well, first time playing when I saw my brother too, I did not know there was a prologue, you know, waiting at the title screen type deal. I just went right into the game. I had no idea that there was a prologue, so I missed out on all of that. It wasn't until, like, one time I started playing and I had to leave the room, so then when I came back in, I just saw it playing. I was like, what the heck? It's like, there's a prologue? So I watched it all, and I was like, wow. And you know what? For some reason, I couldn't get it through my thick head that Jack was Garrett. I was actually extremely confused by, like, Jack and Garrett. I actually thought, like, I couldn't get it through my head that he changed his name. It's kind of interesting that he does that, too. It's like, you know, a character changing his name, being disgraced. I mean, maybe it's not that unoriginal, not, you know, not that original. Like, you know, someone changing their name out of disgrace. It's probably happened, like, in one way or another, right? I don't know, I just found that very interesting. So, you know, that little twist, Jack has been complete. So, you know, if you did, so, you know, if you didn't watch the prologue, you would have no idea who the heck that girl was when she was shown. I mean, I guess you just figure, oh wait, Jack knows her, so we're getting more of Jack's, like, backstory and whatnot. But other than that, that would be about it. There would be nothing else. I just find that extremely interesting and whatnot, though, too. But anyway, as you heard him, yeah, and for some reason now we're getting some weird type of, like, sense, as it were, like some sort of weird sixth sense type deal. He has to go to Artica Castle now. We're going to Artica Castle, the place where he escaped years ago and whatnot. And he just knows Elmina will be there waiting for him. Oh, hey, we're back to this music. This is the Ruin Festival music. Yeah, and at this point in the game, Adelheid is pretty much better than ever. Oh yeah, if we come here, if you recall, there was a forest. And now that forest has completely been destroyed. Now we got new homes. Empty house. This is almost like the old days. Yeah, so, putting aside Jack's, or Garrett's story, we got new housings. No one's in them yet, but... Actually, the reason why no one's in them, I think there's one more donation we have to make. Kadingle, the legendary tower that reaches... Yeah, the sealed ruin of the Guardians. Yeah, apparently the new moon looks bigger these days. New moon and old moon. Yeah, so apparently in this world we got two moons, and based on what we just saw, yeah, apparently the darkness tier, all it was just, Look at these guys talking about the hospital. I like hospital. Oh, that guy's not mean anymore. No, I hope I'm injured. In a place with a real doctor next time. Yeah, so again, based on, yeah, apparently they're after Kadingo. If you recall the Demon's Lab that they also want to do. Ugh! Sorry. Stupid. Alright. There we go. There we go. There we go. There's a saying in the ship graveyard, the lost and found is located on the beach. Well, that's supposed to be a hint when I had to find the Gemini corpse. Whatever. Artica is located in the northern mountains. There's a narrow path to Artica that people used to use, but I don't think it exists anymore. Yes, Artica and stuff. But anyway, let's go get that final donation done. Yeah, over here. Yeah, so I guess everyone was going to be talking about how, like, the place seems, better than ever. We were helped greatly by emergency contributions from generous people. At the rate we're going, Adelheid will be larger than it was before. Please donate 30,000 Gela. Thank you. We'll use this money to its fullest. We all have to work together to build a town. Well, okay. Yeah, and with that last I believe that's our last donation now. Let's go see Tom, the builder guy. Tom the engineer. Traveling merchants have come. Strange sounds coming from the L pyramids. They think that something in the pyramid may have been... Traveling merchants have heard strange sounds coming from the L pyramid. They think that something in the pyramid may have been destroyed. Huh. I mean, as we saw, the L pyramids were broadcast with that anti-life, but, we stopped it just in time before everything was completely destroyed. Just have to reload our arms. Yes, interesting. So now, I believe something's actually now, when that happens, an optional, side quest is now unlocked, thanks to that. Long ago, I accidentally activated an ill teleportation device. I was transported across Fulgad to a totally unfamiliar location. I didn't think I would get back. How romantic. Okay. So I believe if you leave town and then go back in, that's when something will... There's an underwater ruin near the town of Rosetta to the south. Underwater ruin. The 8 golems have names related to many of the legends. Lucifer, Sado, Burial, Barbados, Leviathan, Diablo, Lolithia, and the Earth Golem. What, the Earth Golem doesn't get a name? Yeah, this is all the names of the golems, apparently. Lucifer, Sado, and Burial. Those are the only ones we haven't seen yet. Oh yeah, and Leviathan. Sorry, Leviathan we haven't seen any other, so there's 4 of the golems. Lucifer, Sado, and Burial. Funny how the three of the unknown golems we don't know about in Leviathan, we're on the same line except for Leviathan. Adelheid and Artica are sister cities, or at least they used to be until the kingdom suddenly vanished overnight. Strange how this information is popping up now. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it always has been there, at one point or another. In the war 1,000 years ago, the demons and the Guardians fought over a tower that was the gate to the Sea of Stars. In fear of losing the great tower to the demons, the Guardians sealed it. It's still hidden somewhere in Fulgaia. Sea of Stars. And that translates out essentially to space. I know there's a better scientist. The completion of the flight machine has boosted morale among my staff. The research material on the golems helped a lot. Speaking of which, let's upgrade our phaser some more. Let's make it. Oh, okay. Well, now it's completely OP. I don't know if the music returns to normal though, because I liked Adelheide's doom 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 doom, or the you know, it's been a while. How did it go again? I think we've heard but I think, okay, you know, and second thought, we've heard the castle, we've heard that theme other places. I saw a shooting star near the old moon. I wish for world peace. Forest growing on the outskirts of town is now the new residential district. You know, that was hardly a forest, you could call it. I'd hardly call that a forest. Well, we've kind of explored now. Oh yeah, let's talk to Tom. As soon as I finished the new homes, I thought I'd be done. With your secret tool, I should be able to fix the broken Guardian statue. If you recall, back in the Forest Mountain, we went up to, you know, 1,000-year-old Fulgaia. We found an ancient tool once we got Rudy back near Vasim's home. This is what the secret tool will do for you. Remember that broken statue a long time ago that was destroyed by the Guardians? Didn't have a demon's heart, but apparently it was made out of some special material, I guess. So apparently only this secret tool will be able to allow him to fix it. I should be able to fix the broken Guardian statue. Alright, I'll go and fix it for you. And one fade to black later. Take a look at that. I've used the secret tool and now the statue is in such good shape that it almost looks alive. Go take a look at the statue of Zeldukes. I know, I'm a genius. Well, thanks to you, Adelheid is a lot more, like, better, so thanks a lot, Tom the engineer. Go talk to this girl. You shouldn't spend all your time in a cemetery, lady. When the black light that shot from the east hit the sky, it split into many directions and came back down all over Fulgaia. I heard that this has caused some terrible tragedies. You know, interesting enough, I don't think that I don't think you actually get to see some of this tragedy that happens, even if you go back into different parts of like the cities and stuff. Maybe they comment on it, maybe they don't. But I know for a fact I don't think there's any like destruction that's actually shown. And there it is, as good as new. Nothing to say. But now if you talk to it, Statue of Zeldukes, the guardian of castles who provides protection and stability. The statue of Zeldukes slowly begins to glow. The wishes of the people have awakened me, and the secret tool and Tom the engineer. Together we can defeat the black cloud that covers Fulgaia. Castle ruin. The guardians of stability, Zeldukes, guardian of Adelheid Castle. Yes, we got the castle ruin. Just on a ruin for you. I guess, you know, hence the name, it does, you know, defense. Probably best for, I guess, you know, Rudy, but, I could do better than just, like, plain old defense. It's just an optional thing we can have. And, you know, in a future video, I'll just have, like, I'll use Cecilia summoning them. So, I believe we are, done, pretty much, with this part. When we come back, we're gonna head over to Artica. Jack is finally gonna confront his past. See you then.